These are times. Yeah. Yeah. I am going to attempt to sing. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Guess who's back? Welcome. Another edition of Talk the Business.
What's up, people? Good night. How you feeling? I am back in the house.
We
are back in the house.
Act French for a second. We. All right.
We are back in the house. Another edition of Talk the Business. What's up, guys? Of course, we are in the studio, JAIRiE Studios, right here, live in Queens, New York, for another edition of Talk the Business. We have some things to talk about.
Yeah.
We got some catching up to do. I know we haven't been here in like 2 weeks, yeah? So before we get into the business of the business, we got some housekeeping that we have to do. Patrick.
Yeah. I'm listening. I'm here. What are we talking about? Well, hold on. Before we even go there.
Housekeeping business.
Okay. So let me say this right now. If you want to reach us, you can call us at the main number. The studio line number is 718-785-5760. Again, 718-785-5760. And if you want to catch us on a WhatsApp, which is a toll-free number, the number is 347 area
toll-free
code.
It's not 347. Toll-free is 800.
I'm looking at that right there. It says WhatsApp toll-free with an extra E. All right. So if you want to call us on WhatsApp, you can call us at 347-688-3106. Again, 347-688-3106. For the people that's abroad that you want to give us a call, give us your concerns, let us know what you like, what you don't like, and let's get involved. Let's engage. And the number again for the studio line is 718-785-5760. 718-785-5760. I promise you we will answer the calls, and I promise you we will have an engaging conversation. Let us know what you feel. Let us know what you don't feel. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like.
He promises. I never said I promise, but Patrick, there's something else we got to do.
What's that? I'm not.
It's your part. It's your part.
Okay, hurdle down to the lower right hand side. You see that little arrow icon, please tap it and share. Not Sunny and share, but share alone, all right? Share the link and let everybody know that we are on.
Wow, that was so corny. Not Sunny and
share.
Whatever. Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
Even I could have cracked a better joke than that.
Whatever. Do you like my joke?
No.
All right. See,
but you get what we're saying, right? We are saying to share the live, people. Share the live. Hit the little paper airplane, which is what it really is. The paper airplane at the lower right hand corner, the lower right hand corner of your screen, and share. Remember, also, if you agree, disagree, don't agree, whatever, you can also send us a request to be in the
live.
In the live.
Yeah.
And we will just add you on. Remember so we only have one camera working here, but we can have up to 3 more people join us.
Yes.
We can have up to 3 more people join us.
Yes.
Of course, later on in the show tonight, we're going to have Jeannie Sweetness, and we're going to have the one Keisha Martin joining us to talk about the Riser Summit.
Woo!
Yeah, so if you are a creative of any sort, definitely if you're an artist, for sure, if you're an artist, producer, promoter, distributor, just a creative, you're going to want to listen, because you need to hear these things. Like, we need to really understand the business behind the business. So I'm going to ask everybody and welcome you to send your video requests if you want to get in on the talk. All right? That's what we're going to do. Okay. On that note, Patrick, why do I feel like I haven't been here in a million years?
Because we haven't been here in a million and 1 years. We have so many things that we have to do. This is the spring now, and a lot of business ventures that we're dealing with. So this is one of the reasons why that you haven't seen us in a couple of weeks. So let us apologize on the staff and of Talk the Business. But we're taking care of business so that way we could make this show better for you.
So today is really a catch up and a reflection on some big things that happened. First, the name of this platform is Talk the Business, right? So that's exactly what we do. We deal with the business of the music business, and of course, we talk about politics because that's what everybody's talking politics. We can't get around it. We just can't. We can't get around the politics, right? But there are a few things that happened that were detrimental in this business the past couple of weeks. One is the Rise Her Summit. I'm going to tell you guys why in a few. Because if we plan on taking this reggae and dancehall business to another level, we got to monetize and make money from this thing, right? And that's exactly what it did. Taught you about metrics and publishing rights and copyrights and how to market yourself and did I say networking? Did I say branding? All those necessary factions that we in the business don't necessarily pay attention to.
Right.
There are two things. Greetings and salutations to everybody who just walked in. Again, if you want to join the video, you want to join the conversation, jump in on it, share the live, or give us a phone call, right? Or send us your video request. Two things that happen. Old school, new school thought. All right. The last time we left, you guys, we had just learned, earlier in the afternoon, we had just learned about Cocoa T's death, right? In learning about Cocoa T's death, again, we get to the crossroads where everybody's like, yo, we forgive people them flowers before them dead. By the way, I was at IRAMA this weekend, mixing old with new. IRAMA, the International Reggae and World Music Awards, right? And that was in Florida. Simultaneously, I was at Cocoa T's candlelight celebration. I'm going to give you guys an update and a rundown on all of it, but I'm going to tie it all in to the business of music. So what I heard over the weekend was a lot of people reminiscing about the way how life used to be in the reggae game and how it nice and what the draw was and what the attraction was and just how brethren and brethren used to deal and, just good memories of studio time and those sorts of things when the music was done for the love of the music, the craft, right? And a lot of people talk about, yeah, man, them do things because why them just the music in them soul and it's something like that. And I agree that music should be from the soul. Don't get me wrong.
Correct. I agree.
However,
okay,
music can be from the soul and can do this too simultaneously.
Correct.
So this is where we mix the old and the new. Okay? All right. While I was at IRAMA, and big up yourself, Terrell, the best publicist in the whole wide world. Terrell, hats off to you. She was publicist for the IRAMA show, and she did her thing. She did her things. I must say, I'm here to speak truth, so I'm gonna say good, bad, and indifferent about everything that I went to and witnessed. And my opinion is to give a truth, in fact. Account is my opinion, journalistic opinion, right? And that's the only way we grow because we have a very thin-skinned culture in reggae and dancehall where you talk up nothing, you make enemy, somebody vex, somebody want to cry, somebody ready to fight you. That's just the way we carry on. And that's not the way forward for us. We've got to listen and learn. So just like me, I did a clip video in Oliver Samuels, and somebody said, Lord, she can't shut up her mouth. She just laugh out the thing. And me say, oi, me dey on my personal time, and if me want video and give you the liberty of seeing my video, you have the audacity to come tell me, say, me feel quiet down and stop laugh out the thing so them can hear.
So hold on. You telling me that while you was interviewing?
And this is my point. So that's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
It was my own personal time. I was in my seat and I went live like I always do. Everybody always know I'm the one who they can say, where's Stacey Mac there? I'm sure. Me not have to do it, you know. Me can't keep all that to myself. You guys can get a first account somewhere else. But it depends on my life, on my personal time. Next time, lady, stop it laughing and stop it talking so me can hear what them I say. Oh, hey, Mrs., next time buy your ticket and go. And sit down and watch the show for yourself. Is what I have to say. However, in a professional capacity, when I'm being professional, I absolutely would be doing it professional. Right?
Me with a boxer down from long time, but that's just me.
Me just look past she and her friend and say, the ticket them was $50 at the door. Could they come buy your ticket and take a plane flight and go to Florida too? And then I put on my decent professional voice and say, good evening, guys. This is Stacey Mack, and I'm live here at iRama. And then I shut up my mouth and I'm showing her what I'm showing her, right? Time and place. In any case, let's backtrack. Jeannie Sweetness, stop it laughing. By the way, Jeannie Sweetness is going to be joining us. Crystal Milkshake, who was on the red carpet for iRama. Excellent job, my dear. Excellent job. So let me backtrack. So we have at 8:30, Jeannie and Keisha Martin are going to join us. By the way, I need to remind Keisha Martin about their phenomenal summit and why we have invited them on and why it is important to talk about these things. So I went to Florida Saturday. Cocoa tea remembrance, candlelight. Because for those of you who don't know, Cocoa tea was in the Florida area and he's been in Florida for a while. And he was ill and eventually that was where he passed away. So he's built quite a strong family feel and, you know, bona fide family and brethren in Florida. I want to tell you, welcome Keisha, when I tell you that it was well attended, a lot of people, just regular folks who just came to say them love cocoa tea and they just came to show their remembrance. All right, here's the thing. When I walked in, Uncle Freddie was coming in same time. And I was like, wow, look at this. Freddie McGregor is here. Now, you guys know he still is unable to walk, but he looked very good. And he was there. Yeah, he was there.
Okay.
The whole of Florida come out. A whole lot of people came out. It was like from 6 to midnight. But you know we stay, right? We wait till we're up in the night we start off the things. Whole heap of big sound, playing tribute from our area. LP International was there. Puma was there. Because Puma have big relationship with Cocoa Tea, right? Watch Fire and Mega were
at attendance.
Were in attendance, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What it did was a lot of throwback, a lot of memories. People that we from New York here don't really see all the time. So you know how we used to in New York. We take our people for granted. We take our local artists for granted. And it's true. So we know, me know on any given day, we can't always say, we can always say like Sammy Dread. And we can say Junior Demos, Mikey Demos. Then we can say, you know, like you take it for granted. You see these artists are even determined, rest in peace. We take it for granted that we can see them. So ranking, good evening. Good evening to everybody. I did not even say good evening.
I was waiting for you to finish your story. Then I wanted you to big up everybody. On
my word. Well, let me take a pause and go on like I'm a granny. Teach me manners.
Okay.
All right. Good night to everyone. And let me back up. Red Rock, good night to you. Lion Melter, good night. New Field, good evening. Above average. The Hardonic, good night. Reggae Boys, Michigan, my brother, good night. J King, good night. Key West, good night. Corporate, good night. Gemini Dan, good night to you. I am Nicole Grimes, a phenomenal female, good night. Blue Money, Good night. Good night to all the listeners across the world. I see we've got, of course, Germany always in lock. DC, Phoenix, good night to you. You guys over there in Nuremberg, good night, and good night to everyone who's listening.
See, everybody, this is what I'm telling you. She does have manners, everybody.
I tell you,
sometimes she forgets, but she does have manners.
Oh my God, I met my granny proud. Good, yeah. So good night to you all, and I invite you again to share it, share the live. And again, if you want to come on, press that video and request a video to be put in on the video, or to call. And DJ Yanni is here. Good night, DJ Yanni. Again, send your video request if you want, or call us. The numbers are pinned at the bottom of the screen. And we can't say bottom, meow man. At the lower portion of the screen. Yeah. All right. So back to Cocoa Tea. So the same way how we take our artists for granted, there are lots of local artists in Florida. I saw Johnny P. We're gonna bring on.
Yes, please.
All right, bringing on DJ Yanni. Johnny P was there. Who else was there? Hopeton Lindo was there. Mm-hmm. Yes, Hopeton Lindo was there. And it made me, well, I love the music, right? And I love that vibe, and I know the music. What a lot of people did not know some of them, but some people did. But I knew some of them. So when Johnny P come on, right? Yanni, what go on?
Oh, go on, Empress. Bless up.
All right, I need a little volume on Yanni. Miss Chef Lotian, good night. Miss Alexia Banks, good night. I was just giving a recap of Cocoa Tea event that was really, really, really nice.
Well, before
who was on there?
Before you move forward on that, Yanni, can you hear us, Yanni? Can we give Yanni a little volume on his talkerphone, please?
1 2, mic check. 1 2.
No, we don't say 1 2 around here. We don't say 1 2. 1 3. 1 3.
You must have been horrible in school with you.
No. But you see, Yanni, you have to understand certain things that you gentlemen supposedly can't say, right? Or else you lose on a card, right? So you go. Yeah, we're not a 1 3, we're not a 1 2, right?
What?
No, I'm not play them games. Nobody can tell me what number for you.
Well, Yanni, Yanni,
yeah.
like I was just telling the audience, like we were just telling the audience that we've been busy taking care of some things to make sure to make the show better as it is right now. So, my question is, where you been, bro?
Really?
Making money, my brother.
That's
making money.
Okay.
That's what I do, sir. I make it while it's there. I might have to go back to Jamaica the way the earth around right now.
Oh,
well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that.
I can't stay. I must take a 1 touch because the street busy right now.
Oh, all right. Well, okay, so you don't want any, we don't want to say parting, but I like say parting words. What you have to say to us, Yanni?
No, I mean, just a touch base. Say, I'm gonna try for happy every now and then, but I'm up on the road. The road busy right now. Rain a fall.
Okay.
You know, don't think.
Okay. All right. Thanks for checking in, then, Yanni.
All right. Oh, Dobby.
Yeah, man. Everything all right. Dobby will be back with us shortly.
All right. Good to go.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Right. Cool. Okay. So. DJ Yanni guy making a celebrity stop. DJ Yanni. So I was saying that. Okay, Hopeton Lindo, Spanner Banner, Johnny P. Were some of the local and a whole bunch of local artists that come up. If I didn't call in them, and I try to smile you up. I'm just going by memory of who I remember there. Holy Sound, Turbosonic, Bodyguard. King Trendsetter, Metric Sound, Black Rhino, Six Pack, Braxton, a whole lot of sound, Innocent, Walshy Fire, Mega was there, whole heap of people were there, right? It was like a feast, a musical feast for there. And then later on, we had like Spragga Benz, You know, of course, family that, you know, Sprague Benz, Everton Blender, then Capleton came through, Marsha, my sister, good night. Capleton, Beanie Man came through, The Angel. I don't think I'm missing anyone. I hope I'm not missing anyone. But all I say what I said, that when you know say reggae and dance all nice, you see all when Johnny P go on and him say, bike back. Girl picking a pan, they bike back. Me say all the big woman them and everybody just, you know, it was, the vibes just nice. And you just remember that this is what dancehall and reggae was all about. It's about a feeling, a movement. And it was very reminiscent of like an old-time dance. Like you almost expect to see light string up and beer a pass and thing. The vibe, the energy was just nice. Cockatoo would have been pleased to feel the love and just the, you know. When Hope and Linda take the mic, some people look and look. I could see it. Like some people knew familiarity and some people were like, kind of, who this? You see when my man say, silent consent is in your eyes. And them like, oh, that song. You know when it hit you? Like, I did not know that was who sing it. And you hear a big tune like that, and then the big forward them start. That was amazing. Richie Stevens was there as well. And it was just a nice vibe. Nige Boy was there because the IRAMA Awards was going on. So all these people, a lot of them were in town. Rise and Toast was the following day too. So a lot of artists were in town. So of course, them have to come and pay.
So it was an all-star. It was an all-star event.
Yeah, so everybody got a little touch, you know.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. Crowded?
A little one song.
Crowded?
Yeah, it was well attended. It was well attended. A special moment. It opened up in prayer. Papa San opened it up in prayer.
Nice.
That was really nice. Papa San opened the prayer. And there was a big surprise. Ninja Man was actually on the phone.
Really?
Yes, Ninja Man was on the phone with somebody, but then the call, they couldn't keep the call dropped.
Oh.
So Ninja had written a letter. Ninja wrote a letter about Cockatoo, right? And it was a long letter. But the lady, I don't know what her relationship was to him was. I when I went to talk to her, I didn't miss her. She read it, and actually, if you go on my, when I come off, if you go on my page, one of the first posts I have is Papa San giving the prayer, and then the letter as read by Ninja Man. It was very heartfelt. He was like very broken up about it because it was close to Cockatoo.
Right.
You know, so that was just nice. It was a nice remembrance. But a lot of these artists that are there in the building, them not see no money for their songs that are anthems, songs that we know and that we love and that play time and time and time again. And this is why I say we're going to tie the old in with the new. Imagine for every time Bike Back play. Imagine for every time. From what year Bike Back come out?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
19 Johnny P. I'm gonna do more.
Let's Google that.
Johnny P. Bike Back, right?
Yeah.
That came out. It said no. 1993.
93.
Yeah, 93, it came out. So can you imagine royalties if registered the right way for Bike Back from 1993 till now? Every time that play on radio, every time that play anywhere.
The sad thing about the whole situation is that it's a love sad thing at the same time, meaning that the artists from back in those days, is because it was for the love of the music.
Yeah.
Nobody wasn't thinking about as far as, you know, royalties and think this or that or the other. It was nothing about that. They just wanted to do it just for the love of it. where we were all young at one time and we just want the fame and the fun. But now it's a different story. So, all right. So, ladies and gents, we're still going to continue, but we have a special guest on us right now, smiling, looking very beautiful in the background.
This is the beautiful Keisha Martin, Jeannie. Jeannie, you can join us as well. Yes, my love. She need extra applause, may I tell you. Keisha Martin. Empress Breeze, good night, good night, good night. Good night, King Simon, good night. And Jeannie Sweetness is going to join us in a couple minutes. I'll wait till Jeannie gets on before we start talking to Keisha. But we're kind of leading up to the conversation with Keisha. In the meantime, I am going to talk about Irama because it's all gonna tie in. All right, let's see who's here. Miss Jeannie Sweetness. All right, accepting.
Okay.
Lyndon, good night, Lyndon. Good night. Part of the extremely hard work.
So this is nothing but ladies' night right now. This is ladies' night right now.
No, this is industry night. Let's make a correction.
I'm the only male in the panel, and I'm just going to say, yes, Jeannie, I am applauding myself. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Before we start, I am going to backtrack a second because I'm leading to somewhere. These are, let me introduce first properly the CEO, the businesswoman, the stalwart, the singer, the entrepreneur, the empress, the ruler, official Keisha Martin. Keisha Martin of the Rise Her Summit.
All right.
Jeannie Sweetness.
Ed
Kukambaku, Washa Extraordinaire. Bulbok and Dopi, Conqueror of all things. Project management like you cannot believe. PR when she ready for PR it out. Nobody no did they like Jeannie Sweetness.
Preach, girl.
Jeannie Sweetness, the backbone behind Rise Her Summit. I say it loud, I say it proud. Welcome, ladies, welcome. Can we hear? Are you hearing me?
Yes.
And Jeannie, can I hear you? Cause you're so ready to smile up. Let me get a 1-2 from you. Can I hear you? Yes. There we go. So I was just saying about the events that I went to last week, and I'm gonna tie it into Rise Her. Now, Rise Her. I went to the Irama Awards last weekend on Sunday. And I'll give you the full rundown of Irama later. Irama was in its 42nd year. And I commend Mr. Martin and the team for having Rise Her for 42 years. That is no easy feat. So an applause for Irama, please. Hey, applause button now works.
Sorry, I'm trying to work out the kinks here. I told you it's ladies' night,
We can't get good help like you.
It's ladies' night. Make up your mind, ladies.
Good night. Now, what I want to say is that I lift my hats off to being able to have an event 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, much less 4 decades plus 2. That in itself is amazing. What I am going to say, though, because I am going to give you the real deal before I give you the rundown of it, I am going to say that we in the business have no business not supporting these events.
Yes.
Like Rise Her, like Irama, like any summit that there is, like any award, because then on a cuss and quarrel when you guys are not involved, when you're not making money, when you say you're not getting no sales, when you say Grammy no fear and all of that, and if you do it one thing, yet you guys do not support. An event that's in its 42nd year, may I tell the things tonight, it should be, sorry, I'm so sorry, we are sold out. Everybody should have beat down the door. Your ticket should have booked because you know it's year to year. You should be prepared as an artist, as a creative, as a producer, as a director, as I not care if you have video like girl, you should be showing up to these events because you should be looking to elevate and monetize. No shame in monetizing. So I want to say that first and foremost. Second, Irama, for 42 years, I'm going to hold you to a higher standard of production. Irama, I love you and I will always support you. But Irama, me nah go to Picnic High School and watch production work and power with you know. Me nah do that next time. I would like to hear the productions being stepped up. On that note, Keisha Martin put on her first event, and not because me was the hostess with the mostest and the MC mistress at takeover. Not because of that, but let me tell you, production for the most part went off without a hitch. We fi play, and we fi cue. And when lighting fi come on, it come on. And when people were supposed to be lined up to come on stage, they came on. And if there were any errors, they were on my part, for the most part. Oh my, I forgot to give a citation. You talk the things. If I forgot to give a citation, we have to circle back and do that. But let me tell you something. Preparation is everything. So hats off on a production, first and foremost. With that said, I'm going to give you guys the floor for a minute. I want you to tell me, we know what the motivation behind it was, Keisha, but I want you guys to quickly review your expectations. Did it meet your expectations? What was your goal? Goal target missed, target achieved, and then later we get into the what's next. So I'm going to give you guys the floor. Keisha.
Can I go first, you? Okay, you said okay. I'm going to say that my expectation was met because we executed an event with zero budget. I'm going to say that. And what you saw was on zero budget. Mm-hmm. Zero. When I said zero, wherever money spent was on production. You understand me? And I can say that literally, my ball, Jeannie can attest to it, couple of times. Well, the devil tried me. And, she was there to just, keep me accountable and just be like, you got an event to run and we got to get to the finish line. And that was pretty much it. Mm-hmm. Sheer motivation, her motivation alone, I can't tell you because she alone I could have all to. You understand me? Because we were on the phone every single day leading up to this event. Mm-hmm. Every day, probably 2-3 times a day sometimes. Mm-hmm. And her, literally the meticulous, just her professionalism, her drive, her structuring. This is what you saw rise her, was that from Jeannie. Yeah. Literally, she said, listen, your only assignment is social media. And I tried.
and you did.
I tried. Social media, and networking, and give up the fly of them. I was everything outside of what Jeannie represented, which was the structure of everything. And what you saw, that was so beautiful, so aligned, so timely. Mm-hmm. That was Jeannie's sweetness. Wow. And so for me, it met all my expectations because for a first year event,
absolutely.
That is it.
Michelle Atherton.
No budget, no money. Yeah. She did
guys,
that.
Before we move on, I wanna invite you to invite somebody because I know you know somebody who is a singer, songwriter, producer, director, distributor, social media influencer, creator, musician, band member, just enough. One day on stage, need video light, somebody, somebody of that flavor. What was presented at Rise Her? Firstly, Recording Academy was there talking about advocacy and amplifying advocacy for the Grammy Recording Academy. There were people talking about analytics. There were people talking about copyright and publishing. If I don't hit a chord that's interested to you, something wrong. Copyright and publishing. Style evolution, dressing the part, evaluating your recorded music, navigating recorded music distribution, entrepreneurship and growth strategies, radio ready preparedness and promotions, your identity, how your identity is woven through your fashion, connections to the currency, building your network, silencing the doubt, imposter syndrome, and of overcoming that, self-care in balance and wellness while being in the industry, lights, camera, and action, unlocking music licenses in film. We had a panel, a trailblazer panel from radio personalities, recording artists. We had CEOs from Carbridge Network and Juicy Pros. We had a phenomenal panel. Every area of the music business was touched. There was not one area that was not touched. So if you know an artist, a little somebody who have a one song, them don't know if it bust, them don't know what to do, nobody knows what to do, or you are large and in charge and you were thinking, I never thought about my music in a soundtrack or a documentary. There was something there for everyone in this business. So everyone should be listening to this, and everyone should be interested if you claim you have an interest in the business. On that note, head cook and back washer, Jeannie Sweetness, talk to me.
Yes. Really for me, it was just, Keisha Martin had received her vision, God gave her an assignment, and that's just what it was. I had a client and I had a project to work on, they say new level, new devil. So there were just certain things that kept trying to interfere. And, I just had to tell Keisha Martin, woman up. What are you doing? No, but as I just continue to say, it was such a worthy event. I'm glad that she was given that assignment. I feel that I've also grown as more patience and more understanding of creatives from working with this. But I think that every woman that was involved, I believe they understand how important they are to this industry. Mm-hmm. I believe they understand how important we are to each other. Mm-hmm. And it was just phenomenal, because of the zero budget. But of course it wasn't overfilled, but who was supposed to be there was definitely there. And it laid the foundation for, anything that'll pop up in the future. But I was very, very happy and proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we have listeners that are right now. I'm seeing Hartford, I'm seeing California, Nuremberg, Germany, Kitzingen, Germany, DC, Phoenix. I'm seeing Heidelberg in Germany, all over the U.S. We have London. We are a lot of listeners right now. And what you need to understand, guys, is this is not just about just woman thing. Only women can do this. This is about the industry. You cannot break into this industry without honestly, you to be full-bodied, you have to look at the U.S. industry too and analytics in the U.S. So I invite you to pay attention if you're from another corner of the earth and you say, oh, it's not my thing. Absolutely not. When you have people talking about Spotify and chart metrics and CD Baby and all kind of things that you say, oh, really? I need to pay attention to that. About rights and ASCAP and all these things. You need to pay attention. So I invite you, male, female, in America, out the States, to listen and learn. There is something here at Rise Her to be learned from everybody. So I saw the line of merchandise. Mm-hmm. Very bossy. Very bossy. I see. Congratulations. So Keisha, for the naysayers who, first of all, are in awe and disbelief that you even did this summit, what do you see happening next?
March 21st, 2026.
Wow.
I mean, we got a date, and it's going to be at Crown Hill Theater. We got a date. That's it. We're set for we're getting ready for those that want to get involved as far as sponsorship is concerned. We already hit the ground running. All of that is open. So communicating is just super super important. Getting in early because you saw what happened this year, and next year I'm gonna tell you this: it is a double day weekend. We got Saturday and Sunday because one of our speakers is relaunching her project, and it's going to be
Wow.
it's going to be a 2-day weekend, Saturday and Sunday, because Stacey Lee Williams of King Leo Promotions and Rhythm Runway, she is rebranding and taking Rhythm Runway global and bringing Rhythm Runway relaunch. It's the return of Rhythm Runway and Rise Her Weekend. That's what it is. And
Nice.
basically, it's a girls thing though in terms of the powerhouses. The men are welcome, but to both events, of course, because we're not lock out nobody. Everyone is welcome to come through. But it's gonna be a movie. Just get ready.
Wow. 2 days. 2 days.
Saturday, Sunday.
March 21st and March 22nd. My calendar already marked, my love. My calendar is already marked. Now, I am sure I'm going to be talking to you about something else, but I want you guys to keep in mind that we're not trying to small up nobody. I'm not trying to small up nobody. Let me say that off the bat. Not trying to small up nobody.
I don't trust that statement,
No,
Stacey.
but no, because, I'm a proud and very bossy Jamaican. I am. I admit it.
Okay.
Very proud and very bossy. Very. And a statement was made about 2 weeks ago that there's $1 billion in creative money to be harnessed in Jamaica. So my thing that, right? All right. So when you think about that, if there is that train of thought that there's $1 billion with a B dollars to be harnessed in creative energy, right? From a Jamaican music and influence and film and production and all of that. Because, beat me if you want, but we do influence a lot. Our culture, we are blessed to be influencers, whether anybody want to fight with it or not. It is what it is, people. Miss Byfield, good evening. It is what it is. Reggae and dancehall and the whole vibe and swag and everything. It's trend setting. Whether you want to fight me upon it or not, it is factual. And there again is opportunity to grow and monetize. Now, you think it's by accident now that Keisha Martin is doing something like that here in the state, taking those same spheres of creativeness and putting them all together. In this New York, a divine intervention, may I tell you, it did happen because we have so much uncovered and untouched ground in this business as it grows, right? Let's not even talk about what AI. We don't even talk about AI. We never reached it. And I know some people are anti-AI, some people are not. It's the way of the world. It is happening. And if you think that we in the Jamaican creative business are not going to come to our common sense and make something up, some make it make sense in our industry, you got to be crazy. You must be bugging. We have to, because we're smarter and we're learning more as we proceed. I'm going to invite everybody to follow Rise Her. It's Rise Her Summit, right, on IG? Rise, RISEHER Summit. Rise Her Summit on IG. Now,
Jeannie, we can't hear you.
Oh, Jeannie, you're not. Oh, she was.
She said she's not
She
speaking.
did it busy.
Oh, you were just
She's
having
busy
a
working.
moment. You was having a moment. Okay, I get it.
No, I was talking out loud because I was typing Rise Her Summit in the comments for everyone that could see it.
Oh, okay.
Is there any sector of people you want to talk to, Keisha, specifically?
Any sector of what?
People that you want to talk to specifically. a segment that you say, you know what, may I talk to you too? Like, y'all need to listen to this. You guys need to have an interest in Rise Her. Is there any segment of our demographic that you feel like don't quite get that they need to be paying attention?
I feel like it's just the educational process. I feel like we have something that can help anyone grow in the business. And specifically, I feel like there's this bus mentality. And while it's a part of the culture and we say it, I feel like people need to come away from it, because bus means to somebody, I'm on TV. But does being on TV pay you? Have you structured your business to actually monetize what being on TV means? And there's a way to do that, and you have it. And that's across the board. It's not just our culture, but it's a lot of artists cross genres that just don't know. And this is why Rise Her exists, to educate the masses on structuring, looking at yourself as a creative, as a business, and treating it as such, not a hustle, not a side hustle.
Right.
The minute you stop thinking that being a creative or being a singer or being an artist is a side hustle and you treat it like a business, and that means you start educating yourself about what it means and how it's going to help you. So a lot of people just thought that the Recording Academy being a part of my event was just fluff. It wasn't, because they spoke about membership. It's a cycle that happens every single year with our community, right? Where membership is concerned, where people don't comprehend what it means to be a member of the Recording Academy, how it helps you. At the end of the day, it is a peer-to-peer voting system, which means, and for those who don't understand what peer means, not even to be disrespectful, peer meaning if you're a creative and I'm a creative, or I'm in the industry, if you are a producer and in any facet, you are a voting member and you're a member of the Recording Academy, voting, because there's professional members and there's voting members. If you're a part of the 13,000 voting members that's in the industry, then you are my peer. So if I submit my work and I say, okay, I'm submitting my work for consideration, first of all, when it gets past the people who are actually on the Grammy board that listens to the music and deem it worthy of being considered, when it's in consideration phase, then now you can go and vote for Keisha Martin if you are a voting member.
Right.
You can only vote if you are a voting member. And so people it's as simple as that. If you go back and watch, and I want people that are listening to go back and watch the Grammys, they changed it up this year, and in their actual when they're reading, and the Grammy goes to voted by the 13,000 voting members, they say that, and this was the only year they said that. This was a big year for women in the industry across the board. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why they said that, because they realize people are not, but it's public information. And if you cannot read, get someone that does, to comprehend it, that comprehends better than you. No disrespect, because a lot of people in our culture, they don't know how to read. I don't know what to say. I'm not even trying to disrespect nobody, but it's the truth. The truth what God love. This is why you can put your John Hancock on something that you did not understand, sign your life away, never get paid, become an elder in the business that's well respected, and guess what? You leave this earth with nothing. The same thing with nothing for your families. And so this is why this matters. This is why Rise Her matters. It's information for everyone, not just women, for everyone that is a creative. And if you care about your career, if you want to set a foundation that you can actually read from, come to Rise Her.
Absolutely.
Follow.
You know,
what office is she running for?
Listen to me.
That sound like that was her platform or something?
Listen. I'm ready to be the campaign manager right now. Yeah. Listen to me. You know, something as basic as that, understanding the rules and understanding that everything is not a popularity contest. Let's back up to the word boss, right? Oh, I'm not boss yet, right? And we have our idea. He have a little one thing, but I'm not boss yet, right? Or him a one burner. Him get one hit or whatever. But people, take it from me. There are so many avenues to monetize from in this business that your boss privately, trust me, your bank account with boss. And it would, let me tell you, when you register and publish properly, You probably never know that your music can be used in areas that you just never thought of. That you just never thought of. It's not only your music, it's your writing, it's your videography, it's your graphic skills, it's your fashion. It is so much. Blue Lion, Michelle, good evening, guys. It's so much. It's not just one area. A creative can make significant dents in this business without AKA boss or without Grammy or without any of those things. Guys, there's a misnomer that you can't make it nowhere, even foolishness. But if you have your mindset and say, one day, that little gold man there, I got that on my dress and may I do it, then you have to play on the courts of the game. Well, I understand
Mac,
that.
I have a question for you, Stacey Mac.
Yes.
Being that you were in the same room as the Recording Academy, if you could just give some insight into their personalities or their information, how easy it was to speak with them and stuff like that, because
extremely
I think that
easy.
will help too.
Very approachable, very easy. First of all, the group was very diverse. And they even came and spoke about DEI. You know that thing that we're supposed to talk about? Yeah. DEI, right? Initiatives. The Grammy is very friendly to reggae and dancehall by the way, right? Taking reggae and dancehall to like a different level to say, no, man, we love it. We see the potential. We want it to grow. We want it to grow. Can we stop being our own worst enemy? Listen to me. They were approachable. If they had to explain it 10 million times, they would. No matter who came over to speak, they would. They did not discourage you and say that you couldn't. I think we lost Jeannie for a minute. Jeannie, come back if you're listening. They did not discourage you to say, "Oh, you're not qualified." They never once did that. This is what you need, and here's how we can help you to get this, and here's what you need to do to help yourself to get that. Very open-minded.
As a member, may I say, as a member, I've been a member of the Recording Academy for 2 years, and I've been in rooms with people that people who are non-members would not have access to.
Right.
So all the check-ins and all of this stuff, and they're approachable. She's as a member, and Jeannie can say. So can we say who the who was there? They didn't just stand with a few people from the office.
Absolutely not.
Who was there? The executives who run the regional offices across the United States, Canada, and Europe.
First of all, a pure CEO and big name people. No, dibby don't need that on this year summit. Let me say that off the bat.
Oh, well.
Qualifications were ridiculous. Qualifications were ridiculous. But what was also there was nobody making you feel like an imposter. No one making you feel like you could not or did not belong. Let me say that wholeheartedly. The Recording Academy, listen. The Recording Academy was like, Stacey, we're looking for the email. Hello, where's your email from me? They beat me up a little bit, though. Because, I should have got my stuff in.
Them for beat you up.
Yeah, rightfully so. But what my point is, what I'm making is, guys, nothing is unattainable for you to get to. Nothing is unattainable. All you needed was to have a little bit of desire. Elvis, I don't know if you want to come on. I think this is Elvis from... Is this mine? I think it is who... Okay, hold on. Elvis. Did I...
For opening weekend, Saturday,
hello. Hi, good evening. How are you? You're joining us on Talk the Business. Good evening. How you doing?
Am I here?
I'm blessed.
Yes.
You're blessed. All right. Good night. You all right now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have something you want to say? You have a comment?
Nice show tonight.
Nice show. All right. Thank you very much. I hope you're listening.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
In New York.
You're in New York. All right, Elvis, is there something that you think you can contribute to the program or something you want to learn a little more about?
Anything.
You're interested in being a creative?
Yeah.
You are. All right. So tell us what you want to be interested, what you want some more info on.
Love.
Love. Whoa. Yeah, okay. All right, Elvis. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much, Elvis.
Do you
Thank
have anything else you want to add to the show, Elvis? That's it. All right. Thanks. Blessings, Elvis. All right. I'm going to ask you to log off. We have other people who want to join. Thank you so much, Elvis, and keep watching here. All right. Yeah, Elvis, big up yourself. Listen.
Did he say love?
He said love. Me want little love to you know.
He said love. Everybody needs love, man.
Love.
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Let's give a round of applause for love. Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to Elvis, man.
Yes.
Shout out to Elvis.
Elvis, big up yourself and thank you for always
Because
listening.
and on that topic, when they spoke about mental health, I think having the understanding, the importance of maintaining good mental health while you're in the creative space, and that there are professionals there who are on your level. They can speak to you in a way that you can understand. And I just wanted to say that because I am
because you're named Genie Sweetness.
No, because we didn't address that. That was a topic we didn't bring up. That was there because we talked about that. And I mean, you did bring it up, but in depth. But that's what it's about. People don't understand. Everybody's going through something, Genie. So you don't know. It's definitely we have to highlight that. And even if you don't have mental health issues. Literally, life is life.
There were actually quite a bit of topics dealing with mental health. Me dealing with silence in the doubt, imposter syndrome. That one hit me hard because believe it or not, many times, I mean, somebody may exude the confidence, and I know I feel confident, but sometimes I feel like I shouldn't be in this room. Like I'm nobody or I don't belong. Or,
like when you were receiving that citation, right? It felt a little
like New York City, I give me citation. Sometimes you really, really do doubt yourself and you do feel like I'm not there yet. I shouldn't be in this room. But who says who got up and tell you that? But we all go through it. A lot of us go through it. That we are not ready. And I was very pleased with that segment. Big up to North Node Therapy for that and Nola Rowe. MMC Tribe spoke about the self-care and balancing and the wellness. And let me tell you, she
powerful.
Yo, we're gonna have to bring her on the show one night because she literally showed us how in 5 minutes, homegirl took you through and I felt like I had 2 hours of therapy. Physical and occupational therapy. I'm not joking. I'm being so serious, and we don't respect mental health and physical, emotional health in our business and in. Me no want to say reggae and dancehall. Maybe dancehall more than reggae, but
in life,
the fact is, it's true. It's true. We're getting there. We're learning. But we have so much more that we don't respect about mental health.
Yeah, so Symphonic actually gave a discount code if you're going to join their platform is Rise 20. They're giving you 20% off. If you I apologize for not knowing the name of that program, but when you sign up for distribution through them, instead of going to one of the other competitors that you pay a fee for, Symphonic, they were there and they. Yeah. And
a little bit of feedback on Symphonic. Symphonic is distribution. They help you to navigate music distribution. So, you guys, if you want to just look them up. Symphonic, SYMPHONIC, distribution. Like I said, there was something for everyone. You should feel like my music is important enough for distribute. Now, when I say that out of your van back can't work for a certain level, but you're thinking to elevate, you want to leave the little van back, a little drop off a corner, CD man kind of mentality thing. Step out of your sphere and grow. Step out of it and grow. The Juicy Berry, good evening, good evening,
Yes,
good
good
evening.
evening. Yes.
Yes. All part of the Rise Her. Jeannie, what was the part that I don't want you to say a favorite part, but what was one of the parts that just really like stuck to you? Like, wow.
Yeah, when I didn't get to pull up the Recording Academy's presentation on the stage properly, that really stuck out to me. Yeah, that was
That wasn't
yeah.
quite
Why you?
that wasn't quite was what I was getting to Jeannie. Jesus.
What you said? I thought
So
I answered the
silly.
question. No, I wanted to bring that up because they said that they were happy it didn't work because they wanted to talk to everybody one on one anyway, and they didn't want it to be frozen. But what stuck out to me more than anything is you felt the spirit, period. You
Yeah.
know, and just the conversations and the fact that we were all a groupie over each other. Like, seriously, not even having known each other before, or maybe we did know each other, but the fact that we were all hugging and kissing, don't know each
Like
other's
we
name,
knew
don't
each
know,
other,
Yeah.
right?
you know,
Yeah.
and then when you hear, oh, I had to go to this vendor, I had to go to this, like, it was just, you know, I am just really looking forward to 2026. And, you know, I guess Keisha Martin can't, you know, say it yet, but I'm telling you that those who are here from the beginning, you know, God willing, they will continue to,
Yes.
you know, go with us. But there's some things coming forward. But just the sisterhood and the fact that chart metrics, right, where you go for all the analytics, as you were saying, the fact that they were able to talk directly to a distributor
Oh
and
my
talk directly
gosh.
to a music organization.
Yes.
And so they were like, you know, they were sipping a little bit. Everybody had a little sip, you know what I'm saying? But just the fact that it was a big party. I don't know how else to say that. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the partnerships that are going to come out. And because Peter Tulloch, you know, with the Crown Theater, he was able to show us it's 3 floors in there.
Big love to
And so
Peter.
for all of these organizations, they like, so tell us about that studio.
Right.
You know, and so I'm telling you, there are things that are going to come out of it. All of it is blessed and from the spirit. But just that sisterhood was crazy.
Amazing. I want to pick up the vendors. I see Alexia Banks on there, guys.
Yes.
She was a
Yes.
vendor there. I invite you to go and
Yes.
follow her. You see her there, J. Alexia Banks. Exotic Light. She premiered her makeup line, her lipsticks. There were Alexia. Do you want to join us for a second?
Yeah.
Alexia,
She's
if you
not
want,
just a vendor, she a producer. A music producer.
Me not try smile her up. So me ask her if she want to join. Alexia, send us a video
Hold up.
link.
Request,
Or if she want to call.
request,
If
girl,
you
request.
request the video, hit the video request and join us if you want to, Alexia.
Or call.
Who else? I saw who else. If anybody who was at Riser, if you want to join us, join us. And
Michelle Atherton was in here.
I saw Michelle Atherton on there.
Yeah.
And
Juicy,
Juicy is there.
Juicy,
Juicy was
yeah.
Yeah.
Former drummer of Mr. Baby Sham.
Juicy, former drummer of Baby Sham. All right.
Yeah.
Just so many mammoth people in this
Yeah.
business. Was there
Beautiful.
up to Mr. Al some turn up dancer? You see, big up to the fire zone. Oh my gosh. Michelle is driving.
Easy.
All right, Michelle, if you want to call in, you can call if you're able to call in.
Yeah.
Michelle, the numbers are pinned at the bottom. If you can pull over, give us a call. Just phenomenal. The dancers, the everything, the energy. Now,
You want to know what my favorite part was?
what was your favorite part?
Y'all didn't get to see it. I'm
What
so
was it?
sorry. So my favorite part was the beat making session with the
Oh, yeah.
cipher.
There was a
Yeah.
breakout section on one of the other floors, on the
On the
third floor.
on the third level
third
in the
floor.
studio, and let me tell you, Fire Zone was also in it. The person who runs Fire Zone, the kids was in it. It was like a whole, oh my gosh. And you're gonna see what that is gonna manifest, what that manifested. Because
Nice.
like next year, yeah, we gonna make sure that that's gonna be an element of whatever. Yes.
All right.
So,
Hey.
Okay.
yes, come up, legend. Yes.
Here we
Request.
have Miss Alexia Banks.
Welcome to Ladies' Night.
Good evening.
Hello,
Hey, it's supposed to like a
hello.
volume man around your
It's
Patrick.
ladies' night.
Miss Alexia Banks, good night and welcome to you. Alexia was there at Rise Her Summit, and she was one of the vendors, but me not try smaller part things because supposed to see Miss Cutie Cute she work on big things indeed. Alexia, please introduce yourself. J. Alexia from A Legends, please talk to us.
Well, good night, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Ooh, I can barely hear you, Alexia.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear a little better. Yes.
My finger was underneath the phone. I said, good night, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Good night,
My
good
name
night.
is Janelle Alexia. I am the CEO and founder of A Legends, which is my clothing brand. But it is not just a clothing brand, it's a lifestyle. I also have a music production by the name of A Legend, the Music Productions, of course. I released my Banks Rhythm this time last year, March to be exact.
Nice.
No, it's April now. Sorry, it's not April. I released my Banks Rhythm last year. I had quite a few artists on there. Davil, Basie from TOK, Zaga, Cyclone, Deliranx. I can keep going on.
Nice.
I was recently featured in a movie with Spraga Benz called Unbelievable.
Yes.
We premiered that in Miramar in October. Full House.
Mr.
And I just
Cleon James, big up. Yes.
Yes, Mr. Cleon James. Yes. And I just premiered a movie over the weekend with Trabas, where I was one of the stars.
Nice.
In that film. It was also a great film for everyone to go watch. And I have my book tour in Jamaica coming up in May. I have enough things that go on,
That's
as
we
we
love
said.
it. We love it.
I'm an author of 2 children's books.
Wait, hold on. So, children's book, music producer, clothing line, movie, film them people, film them. All right. Yes. Wow.
And a mother.
Hello. You have a lot of things going on. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you
Well,
so
and this is what I'm talking about.
Hold
guys.
on. Let me join too. Here we go. Go ahead.
Go on, Patrick. Oh my gosh. Okay, so your book signing is coming up. Give us the date again.
Well, I'm looking to do a book signing with Miss Keisha soon, so me and her are going to talk about that, hopefully. But I have a school tour. I have the school tour in Jamaica in May for Child's Month. I have over 7 schools already confirmed and stuff like that. So.
Nice. I love it. Well, continued success. What is the name of the movie with Trebas? What's the name of the movie?
The movie with Trebas is called Double Date.
Double Date.
And it's available online to watch.
It's available online to watch. You have to go over to his actual on Trebas's page. Go onto his
link tree.
It's a link in his bio.
Okay.
And the movie is right over there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Everybody hear that? We expect everybody to click that link and go and support. And yeah, man, I love it. Continued success, and just go on to the thing. Keep rising, my love.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Okay, I think I saw Juicy Pros step in. Miss Atherton, if you want to call in, the number is 718-785-5760 or WhatsApp 347-688-3106. I know I said that a little fast. It's written at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, anybody else who wants to join? Okay. Thank you so much, Alexia.
Thank you guys. Have a good one. Good night.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah, Patrick, I guess it is ladies' night tonight.
Patrick, go on. Because this is my go on, Patrick, go on.
Okay.
Go on.
Cha.
Boy, you mentioned chart metrics, and I wanted to say something about chart metrics. No, they didn't come on yet. Juicy Pros, if you want to come on, or anybody else, if you want to come on, who was with the summit. I can't see all the names. I can't see who was there before. or if you just want to comment, please feel free to join, send a video request, or call in at the numbers pinned at the bottom. Chart metrics. So let me tell you when we learned with chart metrics. Chart metrics showed any artist. So they used the example of Rihanna. And when I tell you they went into detail and showed you the amount of metrics. Now, if you don't understand what metrics are, I'm a professional business analyst, so I understand metrics very much. Metrics are statistics, they're trends, they are actual numbers that they use to track. Numbers are everything, but you never knew exactly just what was being tracked. It's not just streams, it's not just likes, it's not just how much somebody looked at you, it's not how many people looking at you in the first 3 minutes on IG or Facebook. It's who's watching you and who's watching them and what they are buying and what they like and what they don't like. So let's say your music reached 5,000 people, and 5,000 people like, let me use something familiar, 5,000 people buy, I don't know, Maggie chicken noodle soup. Good evening, Michelle G.
Yes.
And they look and say, what? Out of the 5,000 people who watch Stacey Mac show, 3,000 of them buy Maggie chicken noodle all the time. Maggie chicken noodle, do you know that there's an advertising opportunity here for you to partner with Stacey Mac? Because apparently a large segment of her audience loves your chicken noodle soup, because we know that, and by the way, Sam's Caribbean Market, they bought half of them from you. Yeah. So there's an advertising opportunity for you, Sam's Caribbean Marketplace. Sam's, by the way, everybody would it buy the Maggie chicken noodle, buy a bottle, I don't know, Grace ketchup with it. Yeah. Grace, you need to partner with them, and these are how the networks are built. When you publish and you're registered the right way and your metrics are being tracked, something like chart metrics can lead you down revenue paths you never, ever, ever knew that you even could have gotten. Yes. And this is why the business of the business is important. It's not all about boss and winning an award and up on TV. There are so many other avenues you never knew about. Imagine walking into a store and saying, you don't know me, but everybody will come in your store, know something about me that's leading them in your doors. You need me to be your advocate. You need me. You didn't know it, but you know it now because the number them here. And this is why Rise Her matters so much. This is why Rise Her matters so much. Juicy Pros, come on if you want to. Juicy Berry, I thought I saw you. Come on if you want to. Michelle G, you're free to join if you would
can
like
call in if you don't want to come on camera.
Yeah, you can call in. If you're not a decent people, them sinting, you can call. First of all, ask Blondie. Blondie, good evening, good evening, good evening. To Blondie, we are bigging up Rise Her, the great grand success of Rise Her. And me don't know, say all 20 years from now, me still gonna be one hot girl, me still at the Rise Her. Me don't know that already. Me not even ask. Me I tell you no, me not ask. Blondie, if you'd like to join us for a split second, please send us a video request.
Yes.
Or the number is at the bottom. I'm calling you guys out. Y'all have to come on and say a little piece about Rise Her, because Patrick said ladies' night. And not just ladies, Them yeah, boss lady. It's boss lady night. And not just ladies' night.
Girl power.
And can I say, with Blondie here, she works so hard, and you think you know her, right? You think, you've seen her and so on and so forth, but you have no idea this lady has put in, this queen, this woman, this empress has put in this industry to be able to have honored her. And I'm just going to put it out there and just be Blondie for a second. She didn't know that she was getting honored. And she thought she was getting thrown to the side or something. You know what I'm saying? No. So that was great to surprise her, because unfortunately, when you putting in so much work, you don't even really realize what you're doing. You're just kind of doing it,
right?
And then for someone to say, but I've seen you.
Yeah.
I see you. You know, so I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, Blondie, call us or send us a video request, please.
Yes.
Blondie, we'd love to hear from Blondie. Let me tell you, that's another thing. As much as we say that numbers matter and analytics matter, they do tremendously. Also, don't watch the number. Don't watch the number. I will sit here and talk, and I look and I see 10, 11 people, and by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, next day, 10,000 people look on it. Don't sleep on the numbers that are happening. There are so many people. Future FM boss, big up yourself. There are so many people who I will be somewhere and I'm say, yo, I love the topic you spoke about yesterday. I'm going to say, me never ever see you, I never even know say, yeah, listen. Because, hey, see Jeannie Sweetness, you see, she talk about watchy. Let me tell you, even bad mind worth money, you know. Bad mind is worth money. Let me tell you how bad mind is worth money. Let me talk the things.
Your biggest fan.
Talk.
Your biggest fan.
Talk your... Yeah.
Bad mind is worth plenty money. Because usually when somebody bad mind you, them are watch you said where. So, when they're watching you, it's being captured in an analytic that you need. So they can go on bad mind all in the once. Right. You can bad mind all you want.
Even bigger than that, I heard somebody say this, right? That people put a ceiling on you.
But it's true.
When you are actually, like, they don't know you from Adam.
Hold on a minute.
And they put a ceiling on you. Like, they put a cap on where you can go. But it's up to you to dispel that. You're not trying to prove nothing to nobody. Exactly. You got to believe who God said you are and actually run it up in the world.
That's right.
Make people know, say, yeah, I'm be trusting, I'm believing, and keep on doing what you're doing. That's
right.
it.
That's right.
Because people will try to speak certain things into your life just to break you and stop you from mobilizing yourself to be who he said you are. And so you got to just look. You just gotta just be like, look, that ain't who I am.
Right.
I know who God said I am. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep on beating the pavement. I'm gonna keep doing what he said I should do, despite the struggles, the obstacles, and whatever they say. Because people speaking into your life and watching you grow is them not realizing them giving up very early in their life. And guess what? God forbid you just supersede and reach where he said you're supposed to be.
Sugar Bashment, big up. On the line, I think we have Blondie on the line. Blondie, are you there? Blondie? Good night. Blondie, is that... Ladies and gentlemen, the esteemed Blondie is on the line. Blondie, welcome to the show. Welcome. I hope you can see Jeannie and Keisha's face. They are smiling from ear to ear.
Yes.
We can't. I'm not hearing her. I'm not hearing Blondie. Blondie, are you hearing us?
Hear me?
Now I'm hearing you.
Okay, beautiful, because I wasn't hearing.
All right.
So first of all, let me say, guys, you guys are so special that 9 o'clock I can come out of my bedroom duties for call, you know.
Wow.
Because I have bedroom duties. Someone don't have bedroom duties. I have bedroom duties. And conducting my business over here. But hi guys, hi Stacy, hi everyone. Good night. Yeah, you have to have bedroom duties. You have to have your bedroom duties. Well, I just want to say, guys, the Right You Summit was amazing. First of all, you ladies did a wonderful job. I saw Jeannie spoke about me feeling, because what happened was I was supposed to be in one of the rooms, but I had a surgery and I was unable to fulfill my commitment. But, you know, I got there. I was in so much pain. But the reason why I showed up for Keisha is because she's a show up for everyone person.
Yeah.
And when you meet people like that, it's very important that you show up for them.
Yes, simple.
So even with my knee in pain, I didn't feel good. I still showed up because I wanted to show her that support. I am big on helping women. I am big on women empowerment, but me don't make it suffocate me because during the years of being in this industry, I did not receive what I put out.
Right.
But yet still, I will still do it. But me just to make it suffocate me.
Right.
You understand?
You know, people, before we move any further, I want to properly introduce Blondie. Blondie, CEO of Ask Blondie TV. All right. All right. If you guys are not following Blondie on Instagram, well, not there, will not do. Blondie, also, are you in charge of social media and promotions for Irie Jam? Is that correct?
Oh yes, when I'm not, I operate social media. I am the social media director for Irie Jam Radio.
That's right.
For many years, I came back recently, but before that, I was also there working behind the scenes. But now I'm also on air with them with my melting pot news because I try to sum up the news every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live on Irie Jam Radio. So that's what I do also. And I'm also the buckle washer. The buckle washer and the mopper of our beautiful catering services. And seriously, a matter of fact, coming in the holidays, I am going to give you cakes and stuff to give away to your audience because the baddest fruit cake ever. And I'll ask Christ.
Okay, all right. You hear her, she confident. You hear her, she say it with confidence. Blondie, thank you so much. I see you doing all the hard work. I can tell you that Keisha and Jeannie, you not even have to ask if them love and appreciate you. It's it goes without saying, but we have to say it. We have to say it, and that's what we
thank you. And Stacy, I love Jeannie and I love Keisha. Flowers to you, and there's enough flowers in the bouquet for you to get some too. Because Stacy, I also see you going crazy, and I love it. I love it. We just go hard, and we just have to go hard because if you guys don't understand how hard it is for us in this industry, and big up the gentleman sitting next to you,
DJ
because that's a man sitting next to you and a man that is empowering you. And some of them boy hate woman, them don't like woman. So big up yourself, sir, and we will talk later.
All right.
Bye bye.
All right.
Okay. All right.
No, Blondie.
Wow.
Now, let me just say this real quick. My name is not DJ Patrick. It's Hercules now.
What? Excuse me?
It's Hercules because this is girl power. Hercules.
You know, Stacey, I actually see a queen who attended. I see Uma B here, and she actually was the first person to purchase a ticket, and they came from the DMV area to come to her.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Michelle Atherton is going to join us. Uma B, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. We need more of it. That's for sure. Michelle. Okay. Good night, Michelle. The esteemed Michelle Atherton is here with us.
Night.
Oh, you pulled over. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm on my nightly runs. I'm always on the government streets. So, Keisha, I'm all the way down here in Sheepshead Bay.
Oh,
with
wow.
you know who.
Let me introduce you guys.
My long belly son.
You're the long belly son. Is all right. He's safe and he's yours, so you have to love him. President and Chief CEO of E2 Recordings and its subsidiary of E2 On Air Radio, a staple in the reggae and entertainment business. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you so much. And for all your addition to Rise Her, it was priceless.
It was, definitely. And I thank Keisha and Jeannie for asking me. And as the previous person, Blondie, said, Keisha is always there for people. So we had to show out and show up. So I was honored to be there.
I think they did more than show up and people showed up and showed out for real. Honestly, yeah. I was blown away by it. Jeannie and Keisha, anything you want to say to Michelle?
We want Michelle. Thank you for thinking, but we want Michelle to share what she talked about because I feel like people missed out. because she got the juice. Okay, Michelle, because you've been trying to get all of us to learn what you know, and you know.
No, I'm just, I was happy to present on copyright, music publishing, and owning your masters. I know Keisha stressed the latter, but owning the masters. So, I have a lot of clientele who would come to me with some sad stories, and sometimes, you just have to listen because you can't really put in your 2 cents because as I was explaining to Jeannie last night, sometimes they would say, oh no, I didn't sign anything and I haven't got paid, and my music is being played and whatever. And then when you look at it, you find out that they did actually sign something. The money had looked good to them, so they didn't even bother read the contract. And that's one of the things that I was trying to stress about, making sure that they read and they understand, ask questions, or get someone to read it for you before you sign anything. Because you could be signing away your life. Like I said, that word perpetuity, if you sign something with your work and it's perpetuity, you are dead, okay?
For life. It means for life.
Yeah, but even though I would like to use another F word, but, you are, so I was happy to present that. And also like the dancers who were there, they didn't even know that you can copyright your moves, your dance moves. So they were like, so I really, really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
And, I was able to network with 1 or 2 people, well, more than that really, and got some customers from it too.
Nice.
Nice.
I can promise you guys that I will definitely be. First of all, this is Taught the Business, and the business we're talking about is the business of the music. So I can guarantee you that you will always have the support of Taught the Business. Michelle, we definitely want to bring you on the show one night because our artists, I mean, younger artists are learning now, but a lot of artists, they have no idea how to copyright, that they're even able to copyright, that they even have the ability to own their masters, that there are different levels of copyright. It's not just one broad stroke, that there are different areas of the song, the songwriter, the producer, the artist themselves that can copyright the same song in different rights. They have
Did someone say split sheet?
Yeah, I talk about split sheets. Yeah,
Yep.
at least making it. Split sheets. That's really important. And I said, even if you're out and you're having dinner with somebody, you don't even have a paper. Do it on a napkin because you don't know if that deal or you're going to see that person again, or that person might change their mind tomorrow. Try and get the deal done there and then, or then and there, but it's something that people should always be aware of. Make sure you have your splits. Do your split sheet because, again, you will be rammed up the behind if you don't have that. Because I've seen where some people go and copyright a song and they're not even the full owners of the song, And why? Because they don't understand the business. 2, they didn't have a split sheet, and some of them leave it up to the producer. You can't leave your work up to a producer to copyright for you. Your work is your work. And another thing that I really wanted to talk about is like when they go to studios and stuff, make sure you walk with your own hard drive. Do not leave your work in or at the studio. Make sure it's on your own hard drive. Okay? And another part is I wanted to speak about how important copyright music publishing is, because back in like 2004 or 6, I worked with an attorney from France and a paralegal from England, And it so happened that that paralegal was my neighbor in England, and I never met this person.
Wow.
We lived in the same area, and we collected I think it was like 3.9 million euros for artists from the late 50s to the 60s, 70s, 80s. And we wanted to do it up to 99, 2000, because we wanted to include Sean Paul, because that's the time when he really busts, as they say. So we did collect a lot of money, but the Marley estate got at least 40% of that money. And the reason why is because they had their copyright and their publishing done properly. So, that's one of the things I really wanted to stress, but I didn't get to do that.
Michelle, really quickly. So people are under the impression that you said the dancers could copyright their choreography. What other entities outside of a singer can benefit from copyrighting their work?
Check it out right now.
What, the dancers?
Other than singers, because people are under the impression that it's only a singer can copyright.
No, because the thing about it, look at